Shuffle fans. I'm Ashley Albert.
And I'm Jonathan Schnapp.
And we are coming to you from the Royal Palm Shuffleboard Club in Chicago, Illinois.
And there's the L train right on schedule.
There it is. Okay, and we're here for another exciting installment of the Royal Palms One Nice Thing Shufflinsanity League Playoff Championships 2020.
You got it all. I got it. And we've got two great teams here for you tonight. On one side, it's an 8-time league participant, a former champion. It's time for your kiss. They've really done it all in this league. And on the other side, who do we got?
We have the Double Dippers, which is an ultimate Franken team supergroup. They're made up of 4 other teams that have all been playing for a long time in the leagues. We're excited to see how they all come together and make it happen today.
Gotcha. So even though they are a one-season team, like this is their first season as the Double Dippers.
This ain't their first shuffle rodeo. Their Shuffio.
This isn't their first Shuffio.
Yeah.
This is you've got some really, really experienced players here who are going to give It's Time for Your Kiss a run for their money.
Okay, I'm here with Corey from It's Time for Your Kiss. How are you feeling, Corey?
Doing great. Excited to be back at Royal Palms. It's been, 9 months since I've been here.
What have you been doing during the off season to stay, toned and in shape?
I hunkered down, but I'm working on a house renovation project right now, so tried to stay busy with that, stay focused on something other than the suck.
And keeping the, biceps ready and rolling for lunging, a lot of lunging. What would you say your biggest concern is going into the match today?
Just feeling pretty rusty right now, so got to knock out the cobwebs and see if we can get something rolling.
What do you think you'll do to celebrate if you win?
Oh, I think there's a few libations lined up for this evening. It's been a while since I've had drinks as well, so. Well,
we're glad to have you back. Do you have anything to say to your fans before you head out there?
Yeah, keep up with the good support. I got a few text messages saying that we might be their pick for the bracket, and hopefully we can follow through on that. So follow us, watch the games, and hopefully we can make you proud.
We're proud of you already. All right, get out there, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you, Ashley.
Okay, I'm here with Kevin from Double Dippers. How are you feeling tonight?
Fantastic.
What did you do to train to get ready for tonight?
We drank a lot, I think.
Now, it's been a while since you've all played together. What are you doing for team morale?
Well, it's like one thing, like we all met at a place and we strategized earlier this evening, so we're ready to go.
Can you tell us a little bit about that strategy?
Drinking.
It was just a drinking, like let's get drunk enough to not
drunk enough. Like there's definitely an equation as far as not getting too far or not far enough.
Got it. So it's a way to calm your nerves.
Yeah, definitely. That's really the biggest thing as far as all of this is keeping your nerves in check because everybody's so rusty. So you have to make sure that you're on your best game.
If you had a theme song, what would it be?
Oh God, this is crazy. I don't know. I'm going to have to go to the team for that one.
Okay, get back to us on it. Is there anything you want to say to your fans before you head out there?
No, we're just happy to be here. And look, everybody's supporting everybody. So as long as we're in this, we're happy. Seriously, just to be back here, that's good enough. Fans or not, I'm happy.
Well, we're happy to have you back. Good luck out there.
Thank you.
Let's take it down to Dave, our celebrity line caller today, and get this match started.
Yeah.
Go. Game 1, Time for Your Kiss versus Double Dippers. Let's do it.
Is he just gonna sit there for the first shot? Oh my God! Get him out of the way. All right, I guess he just stayed there for the first shot. I wouldn't want to shoot with Dave on the court like that. He's too attractive. He's
just,
he would distract me.
He's right. Just okay, so that.
All right, action right off the bat there.
Kevin got in there. He's stuck.
Yeah.
Corey's coming in. And
he's gonna try to
take that hide.
Let's see if he can get there. No, didn't quite get there. And now
Let's see if Kevin is gonna.
Kevin's got some choices here. He could hide himself now, and I think
that's what he's going to do.
Let's see if he can get there.
Yep.
Oh, it's a beautiful setup.
Really, really nice.
Wow, very, very well hidden. And that's the problem. If you don't hit your shot, if you're Corey, you've given him something
now he's going to try to double here. Or what? Well, he gave himself some points.
Beautiful high 8. Yeah, that's good.
Didn't mean it, but got it.
It's okay. Yeah, you got to be happy with that if you're Corey. And a whiff by Kevin. And now I think if you're
if
you're
just block
Corey,
it up.
exactly. I think there's a block here.
Or is he just trying to get it?
Oh, went right through.
That was a mistake.
Yeah, and left it open. I mean, the good news for him is that, like...
If he knocks it out, he's going to stick on the line.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be... This
He's
is almost impossible to... Oh! Did he get it? Just one. Just the one.
Just the one.
But almost curled beautifully.
And knocked Corey's disc out.
Exactly.
Was able to salvage his hammer.
Yeah, and I think if you're Corey, you're pretty happy with that result, only going down one after like whiffing after.
Right. Was that a double whiff?
Well, I think they each whiffed at least.
Well, the first
once
one, yeah. The first one, he was trying to hit it, accidentally hit his, but it worked out.
So we've got Anthony shooting for the double dippers, and we've got Matt shooting for It's Time for Your Kiss. It's a nice roll. I like that roll. And you wonder if Anthony's going to clear here or hide.
No, he looks like he's going to take it. No, he's going to clear.
He's going to clear. Yeah.
Sure.
I don't mind that play.
Anthony was down in St. Pete with us, played with us in St. Pete at our annual Can-Am
trip
pilgrimage.
Oh yeah, pilgrimage. I like that very much.
Even though it's not
Anthony's trying to hide this time.
And gets there.
Gets there. Really, really nice shot. The problem here is that like Matt has got way more room to shoot than Anthony does. He can hide pretty easily here. Let's see if he's got it.
He's going from the 2 position.
Yeah, I think he came up short. I don't know what that was. I think that was a mistake by Matt. If he's going to try to hide back there, he's got to get into the corner.
It's going to take a second one.
Ooh,
wow.
He got it.
Amazing.
And now he's
really
Matt's
great shot.
Matt's in some trouble here.
Yeah, he's got his last shot. He's got to get him out. But where's he going?
Maybe.
Oh.
Did he get it?
Got it out, and it's hard to say. Just the one.
Just the black's in, so that yellow's no good.
But at least minimize the damage.
But that puts...
But stole his hammer.
Yeah, and that puts double dippers up 2 scores.
Mm-hmm. In only the second frame. So
if you look at that frame, I think it kind of turned on Matt making the wrong shot. And kind of shooting to his side of the board rather than trying to hide.
Didn't maximize the hide.
Anthony. Yeah. That's interesting because that's more of a Tampa than it is
but
a
Corey's
St. Pete.
not going for it. He's just going to try to
clear. He whiffed again. Wow. All right. So Corey's having some problems with the court right now.
And again, all of these teams have been off the courts for 6 months or longer. We abruptly stopped the playoffs in March, right before we went into the championships.
All right. Well, I like where Corey's going here, though. Corey's shooting from the outside, and I think he's going to try to hide.
So he's trying to clear.
I'm not crazy about that clear, though, because there's a Tampa out there for him. And I think
Kevin knows how to take it.
Kevin knows what to do.
Yeah.
And gets there. That's the second really nice hide on that side.
And at some point, Corey's going to figure out, wait a minute, I can't keep letting him take those suicide alley shots.
Yeah.
Now,
it's like
a lot of the team members from It's Time for Your Kiss played in Brooklyn.
Is that right?
They did. They played with Defenestration.
Oh,
Brian
that's right.
Flynn's team.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if they played permanently, but they played. That's how they were introduced to the Royal Pops.
I do like that shot by Kevin. Kevin's just blocking up the board now, knowing that if he can get one more score on Corey's hammer, he's going to have a hard time
Corey's
coming back.
Corey's going to go through.
Did he get that?
I believe he did.
He did get it. Very nice 7.
That was a necessary shot right there. That really, they would have been way too far in the hole had he not gotten that shot. So
it would have been 3 scores down, and now it's still just 2. It's still not great because Matt's going to need to find some sort of way to steal Anthony's hammer to get back in this game. Because if Anthony puts this in the bank, it's going to be a 3-score game.
That's funny because I think Anthony's Instagram handle is something like iBanksta or something.
Oh, in the bank.
And he's going to put it in the bank.
Anthony going on the board here.
Oh.
Interesting.
Just an aggressive shot.
Yeah, it's an aggressive shot, but it's really nice and close to the line. So even though it's a perfect Tampa, it's still not an easy shot for Matt. If he can get there.
No. Oh, yeah.
Oh, he got it. Yeah. A little more speed there, and he would have had him in the kitchen.
Anthony's going to try to replace this.
That's a little short. Yeah, he didn't get there.
Got close, though.
Yeah, I think it's just one. I think it's just the yellow one. And if you're Matt, this is a really important block. See if he can put up a nice block here.
Yeah.
Pretty good, except thing is,
he can take that and try to bonk.
Yeah, there's a handle there. That's what they call it.
I think he's going to try for it. Oh, coming hard.
Oh, missed it. Huh. And now I wonder if he tried to put up one more block over there.
As opposed to going on the other side and trying to score. Oh, yeah. He's like, let me just keep it and keep him from scoring.
I'm not crazy about that.
I mean, would you have preferred him to take Suicide Alley, like take that Tampa?
I would prefer him to block up because I don't think that Anthony's going to miss this twice.
He's going to try this again.
There it is. And the kitchen shot. And that's the problem, right? Like, you had him, like the last block there didn't even really do Anthony didn't do any good.
No.
You know, and now that's a game breaker. It's a back breaker.
That's really tough.
I don't think you come back from what is this? This is
right where
26 down, 31 down, 29-3 in the hole, I believe.
Yeah.
That's a 32-point game right there.
That's exactly what that is when you do the math.
That's what I do. I do the math.
You did the math.
At least Corey knows how to get on the board right there.
Right, now they're on the ropes, and now they can no longer play defensively. They've got to just do what they can to get on the board.
And hope for a little bit of a miracle.
Or Kevin to come out on the board and try to kitchen him if they can. That's not going to do it.
I mean, that first shot by Kevin was a little bit light. I think that, like... see, this pace of a shot is dangerous right here. You're just giving them points.
Some points, right.
You're up 32 points. It's time to
just
blast.
Like keep them from scoring it all. That's
and now
all
Corey's
Kevin's job
be going
is. Just as many points as he can get.
Yeah, and maybe some kitchens. I wonder if they might have been going for some kitchen shots there. And now Kevin's coming a little harder.
Oh, gave him points and
all three of those are
points,
in.
Yep. And I don't think Corey can get to the 7, but he could try to score again here. I mean, at this point, might as well just keep. Wow.
Nice. All right. Well, I'll see if what he really needs is he needs a whiff here by Kevin. Let's see if Kevin's going to help him out.
Oh.
Nope. No
just
real help.
No real help. But he got 1 point out of that match.
Yeah.
Out of that frame.
Yeah. It's not enough. Not when you're down 32. You know. So. I mean, it's getting late early for it's time for your kiss here in the first match.
It's time for your kiss, and then good night.
Yeah, after you get your kiss.
After you get your kiss, it's to bed with you. Straight to bed.
Yeah. All right, Anthony. Hopefully will be smart enough to stay above the board at this point. And if as long as he stays away from Matt, they'll probably move on and take this first game. And Matt
clearing, not what you want to do here. Yeah, you've got to just get some points.
Yeah, a single score here is not going to help you. You need an awkward score. In baseball, they call it a crooked score.
Well, yeah, and now he's just clearing, which is not.
Yeah, no, we don't like this play at all.
This is no good.
And Anthony's happy to do this all day. If I'm Anthony, I don't even go for this. I would just block up, but it looks like he's going to try to take a hide here. And maybe there's a hide here.
Clear? What's he doing?
I think he's going on the board now.
Try. Okay.
That's a good 7.
Yeah.
And not an easy shot. It's partially blocked. And who knows? Maybe he can get something out of this. Wow. Kind of. Except that that could be the worst case scenario for Anthony.
Well, let's see if Matt can execute.
If Matt can make this shot, it's going to get real interesting. Oh, not quite enough.
Is it not quite enough?
No, it's in.
But it did knock himself out. Yeah, it didn't stick.
What he needed was like that 17-point swing, and instead he just wound up even. So it was a nice shot. It just wasn't nice enough, and the truth is, if he would have been going for that the whole frame, there would have been more of a chance to get there, So it's It's -10 to -10. It looks like we're still
31
points is the difference
2
here.
to 33 is rough.
Hopefully Corey will go on the board here.
Yeah, like I think.
Let's see if he's going to do that.
I don't know what he's doing.
I mean, maybe I think he's probably
Corey's
trying to get on the
hammers.
board.
Yeah, but it didn't seem like he was focused in terms of where he was headed on the board.
And Kevin's trying to let him back in it. You know, Kevin's.
It's gonna go
too
for
hard.
a bump.
I mean, what he really needed was a kitchen there, so that speed is confusing to me.
Yeah.
You know, it's almost like he didn't.
Yeah.
And now Kevin's going to block up and force Corey. I mean, I suppose Corey could try a bump here. Probably worth a try.
The 7 over here, the black 7. There you got one.
I mean, I think the only shot he's got here is maybe try to hide one back there.
Or
I don't
bump.
even
I don't.
really
Yeah,
know.
you certainly can't get to that 7. Coming a little fast. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No.
Just the one.
Yeah, it's pretty close. I don't think.
Oh,
No, I don't think so, but it's close enough. They can take
Dave. Here comes Dave.
Oh, here comes Dave. We got our first
Here comes
celebrity
Dave for
line
a
call
call.
right here.
Wow, I'm gonna.
Here comes Dave. We love this. Hey, here he comes. You love to see Dave running out there,
Okay.
making quick work of it.
Yep, going over the right
I
way,
like
checking
that.
it out.
Not
Calls
in.
it no
All right.
good.
Yep.
No good. There he
That
goes.
looks like an
Trotting
easy
off.
call.
Little David.
Yeah, there he is. With a round of applause from the Peanut Gallery for the beverage director at the Royal Palm Shuffleboard Club in Bucktown. His name is David, but we call him Little David. The reason for that is we ran into his babysitter once.
And she said, "Is that Little David?"
Is that Little David? Is what she said.
Oh.
And because he was like, "Oh my God, is it you, Katie?" And she was like, "Little David?" and ever since then, he's been Little David to us. That's right. And he's a pretty wonderful guy.
So Kevin's 7 stuck, and Corey ended up coming up empty-handed.
Yeah, so this
And
one's
this is
pretty
the
much in the
last
books.
frame,
This is when we get to talk about Little David and such, and other things. Like maybe we should talk a little bit about the wonderful people at Bacardi for a second, and just say thank you to the folks at Bacardi for
That's
helping
true.
putting this little production together. We love our friends at Bacardi and all of their tasty beverages and
the team. Bacardi has their own shuffleboard.
They've got their own shuffleboard team, and they've got a fantastic ambassador named Chuck.
We love you, Chuck.
Who's a huge friend of the club and has really helped make this place as special as it is. So we want to give a big thanks to Bacardi for helping putting this production together.
Yes.
You got anything to add to that?
I mean, no, you wrapped it right up. You did great.
These players are just kind of pushing through here, knowing this is pretty much over.
Just being done with it.
Yeah, being done with it.
Okay.
And it's the Double Dippers, winning. I believe handily winning. They were winning going away. I would say even in the first.
And after that, really great performance by the Double Dippers. They go up 1, and It's Time for Your Kiss really needs to turn it on here in order to keep their playoff dreams alive.
It's true, and it looks like we've got Mike and Sam for It's Time for Your Kiss, and the Double Dippers will be playing a different Sam. Sam on this side, on the head, and Joe on the foot.
And Joe Brenner on the foot.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's throw it down to Little David and get it going.
Bring it on, Little David.
Double Dippers, it's time for your kiss, game 2. Let's go.
This is going to be a thing, I guess.
I guess so.
I guess this is Little David's thing. He just goes there, and I guess if he. But is he going to make any judgment? Oh, he's going to do it for multiple frames?
I guess it's only fair to let both teams have the pressure of having Dave right there.
Dave's going to get blasted by a disc eventually. And they're going to spoil that beautiful old mug on him.
You can't spoil that mug.
No.
That mug is unspoilable. Okay.
And it looks like Sam tried to hide behind that, didn't quite give it enough, and
let's see if Michael can get in there and give it a little kitchen action.
No,
just gonna clear.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about the speed on that shot. So if you want to stick it, you should do it a little bit later than that. And if you would have done it later, I think you probably would have gotten there.
Mm-hmm.
And here comes. Oh, that's a
now he's
really.
He's gonna go for that hide.
He got it this time. You know, and that's not an easy clear. I mean, Mike's kind of got to go for it, but it's not an easy clear. Nice long stroke.
Mm-hmm.
No, but
didn't
missed
get
it.
there, but cleared the.
Yeah, and now it's going to be on Sam to see if he can block up one more time. I like the strategy here, and it looks like maybe it's just a little bit too far over, though.
I think he can get to it.
Yeah, I think Mike can see it. This is a big shot for first time for your kids. You don't want to lose your hammer in the very first frame.
No,
you're
and
down
really
one game.
it's do or die right now, so he's got to get there.
He got it. Oh, too light though. A little bit more speed.
And they go up 7 points right at the get-go with Mike's hammer. So that's not what you want to see.
That's really rough. I mean, yeah, when you're down a game, the last thing you want to do is lose your hammer the very first frame.
Yeah.
And now it's time for your kiss is out, and Sam will be shooting with the bull shirt on. He's got that somewhat awkward funny foot, you know. You see that out of
the classic funny foot.
The funny foot, and
now Joe Brennan.
Joe can play.
Yeah, Joe came in second. He came down with us to the Can-Am at St. Pete, and he came in second to Stephen Dargo from Brooklyn, who took the whole thing.
Yeah,
but had a really strong performance.
Yeah, Joe's a good-looking player.
And he's a good player.
You know, but you like that, and I think he's saying he doesn't think that Sam can hide.
And Joe was actually in playoff contention with his original team, herniated discs.
And then got eliminated.
They got eliminated in the group round.
Yeah, controversial.
Very controversial sub.
Yeah, controversial sub, but we're letting it go. Anything goes for 2020 in this One Nice Thing tournament. And Joe's coming in and makes a beautiful hide. Wow. Yeah, I mean, if Sam doesn't pick it up here, this one's gonna be over real quick.
All right.
Nice shot.
And he rolls. Nice hide.
He rolls. He's not totally hidden.
But enough that like if Sam's gonna get it, it's probably gonna Joe. Probably gonna.
Oh, look at this pretty shot.
Wow.
Really, really nice. Wow.
Really good.
This is an intimidating performance, I'd say, for these first two players. I mean, you know, what I was saying about Sam's stroke is that he's stepping with the same foot that he's shooting with. And very often that'll, number one, put you off balance. Number two, not allow you to get momentum. Yeah, to get the same power that you would otherwise. You know, and here's Mike, and you'll see this is a more typical shot, right? There it is.
Nice
the
little
1-2, and he steps with the opposite foot, you know. And that doesn't look good. And you'll see out of Sam here, that's the opposite. Right, so like that one, he's stepping, but he's stepping wrong-footed.
He's not stepping with the leg closest to the tang first.
Right, we'll take a look. So it's
stepping with the tang and
left,
then the next foot.
You know, and that keeps you unbalanced. Right now, this is the opposite one. He's going to step with his.
I see.
You see that? And it kind of puts you a little bit off balance. So we've got players from both teams that are shooting. Now, you know, certain people are able to execute this better than others.
And it's not, you know, it's obviously something, because he does it consistently, it's obviously his stroke. He's found success with it before, and that's how he shoots, and it's probably at this point unconscious.
Yeah. But it's still, and I'm not saying it's the stroke that made him miss that, but
could be the stroke that made him miss that.
It could be the stroke.
Well, let's see if Mike
needs a shot
make
here.
Something
Boy,
happen here.
if he can double here.
He needs a double.
Nice speed. Just didn't get there. Get there.
Ended up empty-handed.
And now Sam could put this. I mean,
Sam,
you're almost
you think he's going to try to kitchen this?
No, he's just going to try to hit that 10 and use it as a backboard.
Oh no,
but
he's
missed
going
it.
to just try to go.
And got the 7 instead. I'm not sure if he was going for that or not, but whatever it was, it got it done. And now it's a 3-score lead, 1 game up.
Wow.
For the Double Dippers, and I don't know that It's Time for Your Kiss has the firepower to overcome
really take
this.
it out. Well, so let's just go through the Double Dippers. Swift Biscuits, who was in the playoffs, Herniated Disc, Puck Nasty, and Astronaut Juice are what this team is made up of.
Wow.
And Astronaut Juice is continuing on. They're playing.
They're not continuing on, but they're playing.
They're playing
in the very last of the round of 16.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
They continued on from group play.
Yeah.
Swift Biscuits also in group play, came out of group play. Puck Nasty was not in contention, and Herniated Discs was eliminated in group play. But
so they're
formidable
all teams, yeah, for the most part.
Yeah.
Now Sam has decided that he wants to start clearing.
Which is
not
not
totally
the time.
sure about that, but okay, I don't mind that shot. I mean, maybe he can bait Joe into trying to go for a 10 here and use that as a backboard, because that's really the only option here, is to try to
kitchen him
trying to
in
kitchen.
the process. Yeah.
Love what
No,
Joe's
he's gonna
doing here.
clear.
Love that.
Yeah, he's just saying, I'm not going to give you a chance. Yeah.
Super disciplined by Joe. You love that.
He's going to try again, hope to make a point this time, and doesn't get there.
And if you're Joe here, I mean, you might even just be pushing off or throwing up a block.
Clearing. Oh.
A block would a nice block above the 10.
Yep. Seems like that's what he's trying for.
Not bad. I like that.
Blocked up that side of the board.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't have liked if it was inside the 10, but because there isn't really an option to. Oh no.
Oh.
That's all right. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, so far this has been
this has been quite a performance by the Double Dippers, and again, I don't see how It's Time for Your Kiss is going to come back from this if these guys are going to play this smart and this well.
Yeah, well, you know what I say.
Well, I don't know. I don't think clearing's going to do.
No, that's not what I say. I mean, I say that too, but I was going to say it ain't over till it's over.
Oh, I thought you were going to say if you can't clear, you can't win.
I say that too, but
in this case, I don't think.
If you can't make points, you can't win.
Yeah, and in this case, and here we got him. We've got. For some reason, we got Mike clearing, and they take your advice a little bit too much to heart now, because when you're down 21,
there is no time to clear. It may be time for your kiss, but it is not time to clear.
It is not time to clear.
No,
it's time to.
You've got to get on the board. You have got to
make
them chase you. You've got to just hope that they can let something stick, and you can and work with something there. Yeah. But clearing doesn't leave any hope.
Deep 7 here is what he's hoping for.
And it's going to be too short.
Yeah. And I think Sam knows enough to clear this off. Nice and hard.
It's going to stick?
No,
nice.
Very nice. Just clearing off the board, and they're going to shorten this game. I like the way that Sam and Joe are playing this. They're
just
really
keeping them there. Like, we've got the lead. There's no need to expand the lead. Let's just keep them from scoring.
Yeah. I wonder if Sam's going to be tempted to hide here, or if he's going to do the right thing and just clear. Yeah, he's tempted to hide.
And he gets there.
Wow, it's just really rubbing it in at this point. And now, what do you even do? I mean, I think you got to go for some sort of a miracle shot here.
He's looking to see if he can see it. I don't know that he can.
I mean, I don't know that he can either, but I don't think he's got a choice. He doesn't know what to do. I think Mike knows that he's pretty much beat here. If he just scores, they're still down by 3 scores, and I suppose they're kind of in it still. But really what you need is to substitute this disc. I don't think he's going for it.
No, I think he's just saying, let me take what I can get.
You better not come up short,
10?
though. Oh, all right.
Wow. Okay. Well,
I mean, that'll
at least give you something.
Yeah, he made it kind of a 2.5 score game instead of a 3 score game. Right now, there's a shot. It's an 18-point lead going into a frame number 6.
So there's still some time here. There's 3 frames left to play.
18 points is an 8 and a kitchen too. You know what I mean? So it's not just any number there. There's actually a shot that gets this done. You know.
And
The problem is
they don't have the hammer.
And they don't have the hammer till the last frame. So
they gotta.
I would have preferred, rather than that St. Pete, for him to go and put one in the 8
and try to lure him in.
See if Joe might stick one.
Yeah.
And if he sticks one in the 8, then you kitchen that 8, and then you're tied.
Yep.
Potentially.
Here it goes. Or trying that, but didn't get there.
Joe's got a nice long stroke too. I like that a lot. All right.
All
Well,
right,
now
chance to hide, but is he going to try to hide?
he better try to hide.
Okay.
Let's see.
There you go.
You see how off balance he is with that shot, though?
Oh no.
Yeah. See, like he's kind of stepping in this awkward way, as opposed to like look at Joe's stroke, which is so tight, compact, and like steady,
he gets down,
elongated.
he looks like a speed skater.
He does look like a speed skater. I think you're. Oh
He's
man.
Wow.
Well, see, the problem there is he's opened it up for the 17-point swing right here.
Let's see if he can do it. I feel like it was a little slow.
Maybe.
Oh. Wow. Wow.
It felt like the right speed, didn't it?
It did. It just something got in the way.
But I think if Joe just clears out this disc, it's pretty much over for It's Time for Your Kiss. I would like a little more speed there, but he gets it done.
Wow.
14 points, and now they're going to force us to talk about pizza or something like that for the last part of this broadcast because
well, what I can tell you about Double Dippers, when I was asking them a little bit about themselves and the team, they all gave me different things that they do with peanut butter.
Well, what do they do with the peanut butter?
So Sam suggested a peanut butter BLT.
Disgusting. What else you got?
Joe said.
I love this note. Kevin.
Joe said peanut butter and ramen.
Oh.
And
I think
and
gross.
then Anthony came with peanut butter whiskey.
Peanut butter and whiskey.
I don't know.
Right.
Yeah. Point is, they like peanut butter, that team.
Well, whatever it is that they're doing is working for them because they're up 32 points again after 5 frames.
Wow.
You know,
and this was just, I mean, you hate to see this big of a blowout.
6 frames.
Right. You really want to see an evenly matched team, and right now, the rest, because It's Time for Your Kiss is a formidable team. They're no joke. You know, they were 6-2 in the regular season. They went 3-0 in group play. I mean, they were unstoppable in group play.
Yeah, no, I watched them do it, and I believe, if I'm right, I'm trying to think of who they took down.
Well, I can tell you that they were 55% of people's brackets have It's Time for Your Kiss going all the way 45%.
You mean not all the way?
Not all the way, but beating this one.
Beating in this match.
And 45% to Double Dipper. So pretty even split.
Yeah.
But definitely It's Time for Your Kiss was the favorite here.
Yeah.
And it's going to mess up a lot of people's brackets.
That's true. I mean, you don't think it's over yet, but it is a 32. I mean...
It's rough. And they're just not playing.
Mike's trying to find a way to get there. And
yeah. I don't know. It's tight in there. Oh.
It's nice. Almost. Oh. It was worth a shot.
Yeah. Just a little
Almost had it.
And that's the kind of, shot you need to be making right now. Sam's giving him chances for it.
Yeah, I don't know why Sam would go on the board there, other than he's just sort of like, making it fun a little bit. But
maybe, but I think
that the right shot here is to try to kitchen that 8.
Not
the 8, but the thing that's not in the 8, you know what I mean? And see if you can just
knock it over.
If you can maybe use that as a backboard and try to make that miracle shot.
Right.
I mean,
that's his only chance here. And he's going to try for it.
He's going to try
something.
Can't hurt. He's looking at the board, and the silent captain says, "You're fucked."
Okay, nice speed.
Going for it.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, you wish it made a difference, even if he did hit that. It's still a 22-point lead, and no big deal for Sam.
Okay.
And
now they're going into the last frame.
Last frame down 32, and
they do have the hammer, but I don't know if it's going to do any good.
There isn't any 32-point score on the board, so unless unless Joe somehow puts himself in the kitchen about 3 times, and Sam,
hits 10s with all his other discs.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose there's some way to do it, but it's not going to be easy.
Still.
And it's a pretty impressive performance by the Double Dippers here. The Double Dippers have really shown why they are the blind faith of the Royal Palm Chicago.
Oh, yeah, supergroup.
The supergroup.
Mm-hmm. Who's in that? That's Eric Clapton?
Yes, who else?
Steve Winwood?
No.
Bruce.
Oh, wait. No, yes, Steve Winwood. Yes, Steve Winwood.
Steve Winwood.
Yep. Who else you got?
Come down off your throne.
Yep, that's Steve Winwood. That's him. Clapton,
alone.
Winwood. Who else you got?
Glenn Fry?
No.
Okay, hold on.
You only got 3 discs to figure this out. Not garlic, but...
Almond?
Not garlic, but...
Onion?
Ginger Baker.
Oh.
It's a good
Not
hint.
onion.
All right. Hey, listen. Well, I believe the last one's Rich Gresh.
I don't know who that is. I've never heard of Rich
I
Gresh.
believe he's
That
the
guy's
last.
a supergroup
Yeah,
member?
no, that's a supergroup, I
No.
believe. Anyway, point is, we're here.
This seems like a good time to let people know that Jonathan, like the traveling Wilburys in high school.
Wow, I didn't realize we were doing embarrassing facts.
It's just insane.
That's fine. I see it's going to
I'm
be
just
like that
saying.
today, huh? She does it at the very end of the
Well, we're
broadcast,
talking
too.
about supergroups.
Okay, well,
I'm just talking about your favorite supergroup, the
let's-
Traveling Wilburys. My favorite supergroup, the Double Dippers, moving ahead.
I like
really
it.
exciting stuff.
Yeah.
Why don't you go down there and talk to him?
I'll talk to him, and it was a really impressive performance by the Double Dippers. Let's see what they have to say.
Okay.
Mike, a tough day for It's Time for Your Kiss. Where did it all go wrong?
Yeah, I think we just fell behind, going first, the yellow, you want to get the first game, you want to get ahead, and fell behind and couldn't recover really. So we put in some good work last week and just couldn't, contain the momentum. So
Yeah, no, I think you have to say that the Double Dippers, put in a great performance. Tell me a little bit about what's next for It's Time for Your Kiss.
yeah, so I think we had a baby in the team. So Reed and Lindsay had a kid. So it's gonna be managing that with people coming in and out, but we're just gonna continue on. We've been here since the beginning and we have fun every week. So just looking forward to coming back here when we can.
Me too. It's Time for Your Kiss, an original team playing from the very, very beginning. We're so happy to have you guys as part of this league.
Yeah, we're happy to be here. Thanks for all of it.
Thanks again.
Yeah.
Kevin, a monumental performance by the Double Dippers. How'd you guys do it?
Well, I like to say it's because of the alcohol, because we figured out the right combination without going too far or not enough. So that was it. But playing last week got all the cobwebs out. And look, it's so quiet in here, you can really focus. There's no music, there's not that crowd and stuff. So seriously, you focus and you play your game, and that's what we did.
Yeah. Now, the Double Dippers, we referred to them as a super group. How do you feel as a member of Puck Nasty playing for another team? How would it be? Is it treasonous even to win a championship potentially for a team that isn't your team?
So actually, I am part of the Double Dippers.
Okay, well,
right.
who even knows what the Double Dippers are, though? Do they even exist? I mean, obviously we're getting metaphysical here.
Right. Well, I mean, I think it all boils down to, the fact that they put together, the Super Monday night. And we wanted to get a team together and so forth, but, based on, look, everybody's been playing really since the beginning. And it's really hard to walk away from your original team just to play with the Double Dipper. So it was a good opportunity. So that's why we took the opportunity. We put it all together, and here we are today. And look, all we can do is play our best game, and that's all we can expect.
Yeah, it was a dominant performance by the Double Dippers. You have to imagine that the Double Dippers are going to be a pretty hard out for anybody that they've got to play next. I believe the coming opponents, the possible opponents, if you will, it's Astronaut Juice, and who are they playing? The Salty Pirates. That's right. Do you have a preference about who you'd like to go up against?
Are you kidding me? We got to have Astronaut Juice in there. I mean, how beautiful would that whole thing be?
Right.
I mean, God bless, like John and Astronaut Juice. That's why we're all here, because John was the one that put the team together and so forth. But look, if we get in there and when we actually play them, they don't have a chance.
Okay, big words from the Double Dippers, ready to take it to their brethren, Astronaut Juice, should it get to that. Also, it sounds like they're looking to avoid those Salty Pirates. They sound a little scared of the Salty Pirates. Are Are you scared of the Salty Pirates?
No, like, look, we're up for anybody. Like, look, we just play our game.
Fantastic. Kevin, congratulations. A dominant performance by the Double Dippers. Looking forward to seeing you in the next round.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.
Well, they double dipped and it was not time for their kiss. We're wishing them good luck in the next round.
Next week, a classic match between Astronaut Juice and the Salty Pirates.
Career Day at the Royal Palms.
Career Day. Don't forget to like and subscribe right below, right here.
And we want to thank Bacardi for sponsoring us and our production team, Teddy Waffles and Shuffio, for being fantastic human beings.
And fantastic producers and fantastic directors. Fantastic people.
Did we already say don't forget to subscribe and
We
like
did.
below?
We subscribe, we
say
like.
It twice. Say
Yeah,
it twice.
Definitely. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we'll see you all next week.
Keep shuffling.